Well, when she's not singing with her legendary sister Dolly, our next guest can be seen on the big screen in a new film about faith, love, and second chances.
That's right. We're excited to welcome Stella Parton to the show today. Welcome.
Hey, Stella.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, how are you kids doing?
Doing good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Of course. Stella, can you share a little bit more on what Nothing is Impossible is about?
Nothing is Impossible is a love story. It's a story about second chances. It's a story about forgiveness. It's a story about patience. And I think as a person, lifelong person of faith, I understand faith. I understand patience, and I understand waiting for a second chance. And I think that's what all of us want, is to be able to know that we have second chances.
Yeah.
And that's basically what the movie's about, and how things work out if we just have faith and trust.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I love to hear that from your voice and your perspective as well. I think patience is the one I need to work on the most. Tell us a little bit about...
I think we all can do that one.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about your role in this film.
Actually, the character that I play is Ruby. She's kind of a lifelong family friend of the girl who is one of the main characters. David White and Nadia Borland are the main characters in the film. There's a lot of humor, but there's also a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment, a lot of struggle, like we all have, but she's seen all this. My character is Ruby, and she's kind of a voice of reason and hope, and kind of points out things that are so obvious but have been overlooked. And so that's kind of what my character's about.
Yeah. What interested you in that role, Ruby?
Well, I could relate to the character. I feel like I'm kind of that kind of a person myself with my friends and my family. I've always tried to be a voice of reason and a soft place for people to land if they needed someone to have a shoulder to cry on or whatever. And I hope I've always tried to be that for other people. I think that's what appealed to me about it. It wasn't like I had to dig deep in my character to find this character. And the other thing is, because, we were just coming out of quarantine last summer when I was offered this role, and I thought, well, it's not too far from home, and it's something I think I could do, and I would like to be around other people of faith at this time. And it was a wonderful experience for me, and everyone on the set was great, and it was kind of a spiritual experience in itself.
Certainly. Now, we know you've been performing, you've been acting, singing.
Yeah.
You've been doing all these things for quite a while. Do you prepare
You can age me. You can age me. I've had a band on the road for over 45 years, touring myself, not with anyone else, just me and my band. And this is probably about the 18th film that I have appeared in. And I've starred in some Broadway touring musicals and really enjoyed that. I've released 40 albums up to now, and working on another album. I've also released a inspirational memoir and 3 cookbooks, and so I've been a busy girl for a long time.
It's inspiring to hear that you've done all of that. It makes me feel like I need to go home and start doing more right now. So thank you for that inspiration for us.
Well, you're welcome. I think, life is a gift, and we have to get up every day trying to figure out a way to make our lives better and to hopefully be a messenger of hope for other people. And that's kind of what this movie is about.
Yeah, absolutely. Stella, you sing, you produce, you songwrite, you release books. What are some things you like to do on your downtime?
Well, I like to cook. I like to kind of hang out at home. I do a lot of reading. I like to hike. I like to spend time with my grandson, Liam. He's 7, so there's where I can be a kid again, and that's a huge blessing to me. And it's a way to spend time with my son again, because when my son was growing up, I didn't have the focus of mind to give him the focus that I'm able to give to my grandson. So it's just kind of a recap and a circle back.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's a huge blessing to be able to do that.
Yes.
Stella, where can we find you on social media? We'd love to see some of the recipes that you're cooking up.
Well, you can go to my TikTok account and see me cook a lot of stuff. You can go to my YouTube channel, Stella Parton Official, I think, and you can see me and follow me on my Twitter account and on Instagram. So I'm all over the place. You can find me on StellaParton.com. We'll bring you there.
That's awesome.
Stella, thank you so much for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you in Nothing is Impossible. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Stella.
Thank you. Bye.
See you later.
Man,
Stella has TikTok. I need to get on my game. I mean, I'm behind in the times.
I was thinking the same thing.
Man.
I struggle to keep my Instagram up, and she's out here cooking on TikTok.
She's everywhere.
I love it.
We'll make sure you've got all the information on where you can check out Nothing is Impossible over on our website, GoodDayNWA.com. We'll be right back.